Welcome back to Money Channel. I'm your host, Erin, and today I'm going to talk about the profit I made last week. So, last week I was in ticker symbol NVDL. Please keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. You must do your own due diligence. With that said, I'm going to continue. So, I was in ticker symbol NVDL, which is a leverage ETF that tracks NVIDIA. So this ETF, any leverage ETFs, I do not recommend unless you are a well-trained trader. So leverage ETFs are extremely risky and volatile. They are either 2x or 3x. So it can go to the upside or downside. So for example, NVDL tracks NVIDIA, which means if NVIDIA is up, this is up. If NVIDIA is down, this is down. But keep in mind, down 2x or up 2x. So, and it's not always 100% the case, maybe around 80 to 90% of the case, okay, more or less. So, I was in NVDL. I made $1,021 in profit in NVDL last week. I was also in ticker symbol SOXL, which is also it's a leverage ETF as well, guys. And it pretty much tracks semiconductors. I made around $82 in profit in that. So combined, I made a total of $1,061. Yes, I ended up spending it. I'm not gonna say what I purchased yet, but I ended up putting it on my credit card because I purchased something of equal value, and then I used that money to pay the credit card off. Pretty much paying my what I spent. Okay, so now this week I actually had to go back to work, guys. Between this week and last week, so I went back to work at my normal job. So now I had to switch from a day trader back to swing trading, which means I won't be able to look at the stock market every day. I may miss out on economic data here and there. So because I went back into NVDL, because I calculated that I can make anywhere from $800 in profit to, on the low end side, to $1,900 in profit on the high end side, which caused me to go back in. So I currently have 300 shares of NVDL, which again, I don't recommend. I have to stress that. So now, currently, um, I actually as of last night, I got margin called. Okay, keep in mind, last night was Friday, the closing of the stock market. The stock market was already closed the last day of the week. So it means I have 5 days to put in money into the account or sell off stocks. I don't plan to sell off stocks. So I'm probably going to put money into the account. I attempted to put some money into the account last night, but again, because it's after hours, everything is closed. So I have to wait until Monday, the next business day, until everything settles. So keep in mind, yes, you can be margin called. So you need to avoid being margin called, okay, at all cost. Margin call is pretty much they can sell or liquidate your assets, and they're gonna pick for you. So you better liquidate yourself before they pick for you. So there are stocks in my portfolio that I do not want touched or liquidated. So yes, I put more money into the account, and if that's not enough, no problem. I can liquidate NVDL. But you have to decide first before they decide for you. Okay? So at this current moment, I'm not really concerned with margin call because again, I just put in some money last night, and if necessary I could just liquidate NVDL, not fully but just sell off maybe like 4 shares and I should be fine. So now keep in mind, when you're working your full-time job, you will have to do everything you can to trade and focus on the clients or the work on hand. Okay, so for example, what I usually do is I end up trading on my cell phone. So I literally have the platform downloaded onto my phone. So, for example, I trade on TD, okay, on Think and Swim. So I have Think and Swim downloaded onto my phone, and I sign in, I check or I trade, and then I sign out or it logs out. Okay. Then I have my smartwatch. I check NVDL or any other stocks on my smartwatch. And then usually I have a tiny earpiece here or here. Just one, because you need to have, of course, your other ear to focus on whatever you're doing. And that earpiece, it's not always on, but sometimes I'll listen to Bloomberg News or any other stock updates. But again, it's not always on because I would prefer to listen to clients and people I'm around to interact with to focus on my job. So you have to find the pockets of like what you have during your day to trade. So if you know, for example, you clocked in 5 minutes early or 10 minutes early, you have 5 to 10 minutes to adjust your trade. If you know you're about to go on a lunch break, you have, whether your lunch break is 30 minutes or an hour long, you can literally adjust your trade or watch your trade or actually make a trade during your lunch break. If you know you're going to the bathroom, take your phone with you, because while you're in a stall, you can make a trade. I'm not joking. I've done that. Like, I've gone to the bathroom and took the phone with me and adjusted the trade. If you know, for example, you've got to hold the door, just I don't know, guys. Okay, maybe you're holding the door from some for someone. Maybe you're, I don't know, whatever your job is, you're greeting people. Well, you can check the stock while you're holding the door. Like, I'm not joking. You got to find pockets of your day to be able to adjust your trades if you're really serious about this. So, guys, with that said, let's dive through it or dive into it. What I've got to show you as proof of what I did, okay? Because you know me, I'm an open book. I like to actually show you the trade history. So, give me a moment. Okay, this is what I've got for you. So once again, here is SOXL. My profit is $82.99. And then NVDL, and my profit is $1,021.03. So like I said, that's what I've got for you guys. If you like this channel, please subscribe, and I'll catch you later, guys. Ciao.